really had plans of like having my makeup on, dressing up, doing these videos, but it didn't work that way. So here we are, me and you together in this manner, but I'm gonna do better. So what we're talking about now today is the fact that we feel the need to rush things. So most times there's not really even a rush. It's more so a desire. We desire something and we want to see it because it's like a change, and 9 times out of 10, yeah, it's a change. We desire something that is material for the purpose of change. I'm trying to see what the truck gonna do, because why is you riding beside of me? Just because you desire something in a moment, or you feel like change could be used in a moment, it does not mean that change is ready to bloom. Change is a process. It takes time. It does not happen overnight. I don't care. I don't care. Change is a process that is energy building. So when I first got into energy, one of the things that really made me relax and stop rushing things so much was the fact that energy is just like birth. So as a woman is carrying a baby for 9 months, okay, month 5, you probably is ready to have a baby. You probably tired of certain things. And by month 7, you really tired. And 8 and 9, you really through. Like, it's like, hurry up or I ain't gonna make it. But just like the womb of a woman and her having a full-term birth, very similar to how energy builds and forms. And that's a life force when a woman is carrying a child into this earth, or like when she's pregnant, and you can see the changes that she goes through, that her body goes to in order to birth something. So my point of it all is, when you are in the midst of doing something, you cannot rush it. I don't care how bad you need it. If you decided that whatever it is that I'm doing is not working and I need to change, you got to give that thing at least 90 days to show you some form of change. And that does not mean to say that if in 90 days you don't see anything, then it's a waste of time. That's not what that means. 90 days is standard depending on where you are energetically. You got to have the right energy in things. Just like baking a cake, is so many metaphors, guys. Like, if you really know how to bake a cake, it's certain processes and things you do in order to make the cake moist, in order to make the cake not fall. Like, so many different things. It's very sensitive to energy. You're no different. You're very sensitive to energy. Sometimes we have neglected things for so long that when we do start to pay attention, it's a little bit too late. The energy's already been absorbed by another energy, and we got to work our way out of that. So my point to you is, why are you rushing? There is nothing out here for you to rush about, and when it is rushed, it's never, ever, ever, ever in peace when it does deliver. So think about somebody rushing you. When they rush you, you feel like you forgot something, your anxiety up, your nerves up. That's what you're doing to call the things in. You're calling it in an anxious manner, and it's going to mess with your anxiousness, your anxiety. Be careful what it is that you ask for and what you are putting pressure on. Some things we need regardless. Money is one of those things. Money makes the world go round. Money is what, like, we operate in it. But at the same time, you don't just walk up in somebody's place, house, and spot and start demanding their resources. You don't do that neither. You gotta sit back and see how everybody moving and let me fall in line so I can start, flowing. So there are processes to this thing called life. Stop trying to rush just because you desire, you're trying to fix. That's not with the purpose of any hardship, anything that comes into your life that feels like struggle. It comes into your life to create awareness on how you are truly operating and vibrating, and how you should operate and vibrate based upon what it is that you desire. So the moments when you feel overwhelmed, like everything is too much, that's because a previous energy that you were in has taken over you. And in order for you to walk into a new energy where everything feels completely different, you have to feel what it is that you feel and allow it to give you, what is the word I'm looking for? Ambition. Give you the ambition that you need. That's cool. I like when I can do that. Give you the ambition that you need to be able to change your life. This is your life. This is in your hands. If you start giving up and saying that you don't know what to do and you ain't finna like, you finna end it all, be all that. That's sad. And that's an accumulation of prior energy. It ain't even something that you walking into. You bypassing it, and as you bypass, arrived in the midst of the energy that you have been carrying. It is not even anything to do with I just saw 2222 and it just threw me off because I've been seeing it all day long, like all day, and I don't know what made me just look up there and look on side and see that. But so point blank period, let me end this without being too long because my video's been running too long because I be having a lot to say, but I'm gonna start cutting them down, make them short. Just because you're passing through a moment in your life that is very difficult for you to understand why things are happening to you, don't shut down. This is not the time. This is for sure not the time to break down. This is the time to hop on board. Who, what, when, where, what is it that I want, what is it that I'm trying to do, and be for real about it. Because anger and frustration, emotions come to teach you and guide you and lead you. When you use your emotions inappropriately, they throw you off course because they throw you off course because you get so consumed by them. But that's not what we're doing. You using your emotions to be able to guide you to what it is that you truly desire and wish for. So stop rushing and allow your emotions to guide you easily. Be okay with where you are and what you have.